you guys for tuning in. For those of you who have been subscribed to the channel, want to say happy Monday to you. It's Monday evening here where I am. As I'm heading home for work, I wanted to do another episode of Mindset Mondays. We are on episode 4, and today I want to talk to you about self-discipline and why it's important, why it's hard, but why it's necessary for you to accomplish your goals. So if you're new here to the channel, my name is Jimmy Scott Jr. I am a certified life coach, a spiritual mentor, and a brother in Christ to you. And I want to help you today by understanding why self-discipline is important and why you need habits and processes in place in your life if you truly want to achieve your goals this year. So there was a time in my life where I really thought that I was a very disciplined person. I felt like almost everything that I wanted to achieve, I could just achieve with willpower. And I really believed that through my willpower, I would be disciplined enough in order to achieve my goals. And I quickly found out that willpower will run out. You only have so much willpower and skill and talent that at some point, if you don't have processes, strategies, and actual things in place to help you accomplish the goals that you want or achieve the things that you want to achieve, you will fall. Because your talent, your willpower, your skill set, all of those things only go to a certain limit without planned structure around them. And so, just like most people, without a plan or without any type of discipline in their life, I failed. I wasn't able to accomplish the things that I thought that I had the ability to accomplish because I didn't have practices in place for myself or rules in place for myself in order to abide by so that I could stay focused, stay consistent, and stay disciplined. And so when we're talking about self-discipline, basically self-discipline is the ability for you to stay consistent and stay focused on things that you have set up in your life in order to achieve the outcome that you desire. Self-discipline is disciplining or creating boundaries or rules for yourself in order to protect yourself and keep yourself focused. We all have the power of self-discipline. The Bible tells us that God did not give us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and self-discipline. That's in 2 Timothy. God gave us the power of self-discipline. And we have the ability to control and regulate ourselves so that we don't succumb to the things that is within our nature. So why is self-discipline important? It's important that you discipline yourself because if you did the things that you really wanted to do and you were fueled by motivation, then you would never accomplish anything. If you weren't disciplined enough to get up every day to go to work, then you would never get up. If you didn't discipline yourself to remove your clothes before you got in the shower and you made it a habit and you created a process for yourself, then you wouldn't do so. There would be chaos without discipline, and there would be chaos in your life without self-discipline. So the same way we apply disciplines or processes, habits, things like that to our daily lives, we have to apply those same things to our goals, to the things that we want to change, and to the things that we want to achieve. We have to do those same things. So, want to say, go ahead and drop a fire down in the chat if you're enjoying the content, if you're getting something out of it. I appreciate you guys. For those of you who are joining in, I really believe that this topic is one that will help you in order to continue to grow. And continuing on with this topic, the question now is, how do I implement self-discipline in my life? Maybe you don't know where to start. There are many places where you're just like, well, I got a bunch of goals. I want to do this, and I want to do that, and I want to do that, and I want to have that, and I want to be this type of person, and I want to become that type of person. I want to grow here, and I want to grow here. And so for you, maybe you have a bunch of goals, and you're just like, I need some discipline in all of these areas for myself. Where do I start? Well, the first place I would encourage you to start this week, because Mindset Mondays is all about our mindset for the week, I would encourage you to start within. What internal disciplines do you have for yourself? Let's talk about internal disciplines for your health. I believe if you start with your health first, I believe this is a good place to start with disciplines. And we're talking mental health and physical health, as well as spiritual health. Where is your mental health, and what disciplines do you have in place for your mind? How are you protecting your mind so that your conscience is clear to achieve and start thinking about your other goals? How are you protecting your physical body? What type of disciplines do you have in place for your physical body? How are you adhering to the things that are going to be conducive for you? Same thing goes for your spiritual health. What activities or what things are you doing spiritually to protect your spiritual health and ensure that you are growing in your spiritual health? Health would be my first recommendation to you to start as far as self-discipline. Now, if your next question would be, okay, what things could I do for those three areas to improve as a discipline for myself? Well, a lot of that depends on the goals that you have of what you're trying to accomplish. A good goal, I'll give you some examples, for your mental health. One good goal would be to improve how you think with your attitude towards life. So, for example, limiting beliefs. We've talked about limiting beliefs before on this channel, and I'm going to continue to talk about limiting beliefs. So one area could be, hey, what could I do to remove these limiting beliefs that I have so that I can start thinking more positively? That's a great goal to have. That's a good discipline to start disciplining yourself with. Maybe you start saying affirmations every morning. And the more you give yourself affirmations that you can do this, that you are capable, that you are powerful, that you are worthy, that you are worth it, you are valuable. Maybe if you keep saying these affirmations to yourself, and maybe that's a thing that you have to be disciplined in, it will help you eliminate these beliefs that you have about yourself. And in eliminating these limiting beliefs, now you can think clear. Now your mental health is improving. Maybe those are goals, something that you can do. Same thing physically, right? Start with disciplining yourself of eating right. I'm not saying you got to just do everything cold turkey. Notice we only talked about one thing for your mental health. Same thing for physical health. Maybe it's just cut out eating so many carbs. Don't eat so many carbs. Limit your carbohydrates. Stop eating fries with every meal. Stop eating potatoes with every meal. Stop eating pasta so much in large quantities. Stop eating so much bread. Maybe that's just a small little thing. Hey, I want to be disciplined in my physical health. Maybe I suck at going to the gym 3 times a week or even 1 time a week. But what I can do is instead of eating 3, 4, 5 different slices of bread and making sandwiches all day, maybe I make 1 sandwich and then just limit my bread intake to 2. Or maybe instead of getting fries every time I go to a restaurant, maybe I get fries 4 times out of the 5 times that I go. Now you're making disciplines or habits, and you're putting these things in place to help you to become more disciplined. So self-discipline or disciplining yourself will help aid you on your journey to achieving your goals, because now you have things that you can take actionable steps on. Now you have things that you can view. Now you have things that you can track. It started to become real now. And over time, as you do these habits, you will then find yourself moving towards the goals that you have. Some of you who have been watching my channel, you may have goals every single year, and those goals have been the same. And you're just like, every single year, I'm tired of not doing that thing that I keep saying that I want to do. Or I'm tired of trying to do it and then not being able to do it. I know that was me. That was me for a long time. Every year I had the same goal. I want to do this. I want to start that business. I want to become a life coach. I want to go harder on YouTube. I want to do these things. And yet I did no actions. I did no steps. I wrote nothing down, and I had no discipline within myself to stay focused. I created no boundaries. I had everything based off of motivation. Because when you begin your year, for most of us as people, we begin with motivation. Oh, I'm excited. Video comes out, make sure you leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down in the comment section below, and also subscribe to the channel so you can get more Mindset Monday episodes just like this one. I appreciate you for tuning in. I pray nothing but blessings and peace over your life as you walk with me on this Christian journey, and I'll talk to you next time.